Hey sisters, welcome back to my channel. You know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button, sis. Tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel, okay? And by the looks of the title, you already know what we're gonna be getting into. So let's get right into the video. Okay sis, so welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by, and make sure you tell a friend about my channel, okay? I'll try to be more consistent in posting my content more so, but I have a lot I'm trying to keep up with, guys. I promise you, I'm not being lazy. I'm not really slacking. But the thing about it is, trying to keep track of everything is just like. So, with that being said, life can be all over the place, okay? And, there's a saying that life is black and white, right? And it's up to you to make it as colorful as you want it to be. All right, you hold the power. You decide how your life plays out. And we psych ourselves out because we believe that oftentimes we're doing the right thing by doing whatever pleases us in certain situations. But the bottom line is, you have to have the mental capacity to map things out in your head before you initiate it. So if you start a relationship on bad terms, it's going to end on bad terms, okay? It's sort of like the saying, how you get them is how you're gonna lose them, right? And it's true because, you know, not to mention karma, but on the flip side, you can try for something to work out as smoothly as possible. You could do whatever it takes, but the law of the universe will definitely step in. What you put out there in life is definitely what you're gonna receive back, okay? It's very important for you to understand the concept of energy, because that's what makes a difference in our lives. I'm not here to preach to you, I'm not here to give you false hope, but what I am here to do is to bring you clarity, okay? Please understand that failed relationships, they can be good and they can be bad. It depends on how you want to look at it. If you just want to look at it from an angle of hurt and pain and resentment, then I mean, to each his own, but there's no room for growth when you want to be stuck in pain. I mean, the healing process is very adequate to pain, right? But some people heal and they go right back to the same thing that got them hurt in the first place, or the same person that hurt them in the first place, right? So instead of patching up that bruise and allowing it to heal fully and moving on, you go back and reopen the bruise and make it become an even bigger bruise, sometimes even deeper of a bruise, because a broken heart cuts deep, right? Yeah, so you catch my drift. Don't really dwell on the pain of your past. I know it's easier said than done, but just try to tell yourself that there is new out there waiting for you. There is bigger and better out there waiting for you. And most of the time, it is. It is. You just need to completely understand how life works. You have to close one chapter in order for another one to begin. Okay? And by holding on to your past and holding on to the hurt and holding on to the resentment, you're keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself from possibly meeting your ideal person, the dream person, okay? The love of your life, the soulmate, because you refuse to just put your pride aside and let it go. I mean, look at me. If you've watched any of my past videos and you have an idea where I'm coming from, then you could definitely see that I'm a living testimony to what I'm telling you. I don't just tell you things just to tell you because I want to sit pretty and, you know, wear this professional hat. I tell you things from experience. I tell you things from knowledge and education, okay? It has been proven to me many times through different situations that failed relationships are good and they're bad, but you have to pick which side you want to end up on. Do you want to stay stuck, miserable, hurt, possibly even bitter for the rest of your life? Or do you want to look forward to bigger and better by just simply taking that L? Okay, take it. Take your L and keep going. Heal and let it go. Because to be quite honest with you, you can't enjoy the bigger and better that's coming to you if you're still, what's the word? I don't want to use an offensive word, but if you're still clinging on to what could have been in your past, or let me see if I try this, if it will work, or let me try one more time when you done already tried like 10, 12, 15, 20 times with that person. Like, you know, it's just like, it's, the red flag is still a red flag and it's still red. And red means danger. Red means do not enter. Red means stop. That's what red means. So at what point can you take the little bit of love and hope that you have left in you from a failed relationship and use it to better yourself? Mind, body, and soul. You can't reap blessings with a bitter mind. You can't manifest a better future, a better love life with past pain and hurt. 1 + 1 = 2, not 4. Okay? Now, from my understanding, the power of manifestation goes a little bit on the positive side, where you pick yourself up, you brush your shoulders off, you make yourself a priority, you accomplish all your goals in life, and then boom, you put in all that positive, conducive activity out there in your life and in the universe, and then the universe repays you with more positivity, and then you get your fairy tale ending, right? Sounds cliche, but it's actually real. What person do you know, celebrity, anybody, what person do you know, right, that you've seen go through a horrible relationship and bounce back and get their happily ever after without letting go of their past first? I'll wait. I'll wait for you to tell me. Comment down below. I'll wait. Listen, life can be simple if you want it to be, and life can be difficult if you want it to be. The choice is yours. The choice is always yours. I have always been a strong-minded individual to believe in myself no matter what the case may be. Maybe you're not that self-confident, and that's fine. Sometimes we go through a lot of betrayals, we go through a lot of disappointments, we go through a lot of foolishness that breaks down our exterior. It breaks down how we want to present ourselves to others. So when you probably feel like, I'm the bomb.com and I'm a catch, and how dare they hurt me, and how dare they betray me, how dare they cheat on me, on the outside, it's not adding up. You want to meet someone that's going to provide all of your needs and wants, right? You want the ideal person. You want somebody that's going to treat you like a king or a queen. You want someone that's going to spoil you, someone that's going to cherish the ground you walk on, and the whole nine, right? But your exterior has to exude that. You have to be able to call attention and turn heads to yourself when you walk in a room. Your demeanor, your language, everything about you, your intelligence is what's going to help you attract that. You can't just you can't just equip yourself with the bare minimum and expect to get all these great things. And when I say bare minimum, I mean, like, some of us feel like we could just walk into somebody's life and demand all those great things without actually earning it. That's unrealistic. That's unrealistic, and that's probably why your relationships keep failing too, because you feel entitled, but that's not how life works. You get in life what you put in. So it's basic math. Basic math. And that's another thing too. Like, I want you guys to be very careful of how much effort you put into others and how much you're willing to be somebody's so-called rock and their everything, because that is another reason why we end up setting ourselves up for failure in relationships that we thought were gonna work out. We thought we found the one, but it just tumbles and you can't figure it out. You can't get over it. You're stuck. You're heartbroken. Listen, have hope for finding the love of your life, but don't fall victim to it, okay? Don't don't be naive. You can't be naive in the game of love. You just can't. You got to be very, very, very realistic when it comes to love. Very realistic, okay? Especially with the society that we live in today. There's always somebody else out there willing to pick up the pieces for you. And you may have a lot of responsibility. You may have a lot of reasons why you can't do certain things for your partner to be satisfied or comfortable. But at the end of the day, that's why you're gonna find somebody where there's an equal give and take. Because without an equal give and take, you have no relationship. It's not a relationship. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's not. A relationship is when two people are dedicated to making each other a priority. Two people are dedicated to balancing each other out and working towards goals together. Period. That's what a relationship is. A relationship is not meet somebody today and then you're having sex with them for a couple months and you expect them to just magically get up and start kneeling to your beck and call and call them your own and whole nine. Like, no, that's scary. It sounds scary. It sounds like one of the storybooks that I read my kids. It's not real. Sex does not mean that you're in a relationship. Sex just means that you have enough chemistry with somebody to take it down that road, down that path. But what happens after that? What happens after the sex? Do you guys have what it takes to build a real bond? Do you have what it takes to build a real respectable relationship in today's society? That's what you need to ask yourself. Okay? A failed relationship can be a blessing in disguise. And that's just really how I wanted to say it in the beginning, but I didn't want it to sound cliche at all, because I'm tell you something, I'm as real as it gets, okay? I don't sugarcoat for nobody. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I don't sugarcoat for nobody, okay? I'm gonna tell you the truth, even when it hurts. That's me, okay? And there's no other way to look at it from my standpoint. A failed relationship is a blessing in disguise, because you could have wasted much more time in that situation than you needed to. You could have allowed certain things to get out of hand by trying to make it work. But thank God it ended before certain things took place. Because I mean, breakups can be tricky, right? Especially when you allowed somebody in your life, you allowed them to hold a place into your life. Breakups can be very tricky, right? So if you are fortunate enough to have put in 2, 3, 4 years into somebody, hoping for the best, hoping that things would change, and it didn't change, count your blessings, hold your head high, and keep going. Maybe that's what you needed. Maybe you can take that L and everything you learned with it to your future, so that when you do meet the love of your life, when you do meet the right one, you're fully equipped for it and you can receive it, no problem. You won't be bitter, you won't have trust issues, you won't be scared to love, you won't be in that mind frame at all, because you have healed and learned from your past and ready to receive your new blessings, ready to receive your new ideal future. That's the power of healing. That's what you really need to take interest in. Your mental health is very important. Very important. I believe your health is your wealth. There is no life worth living when you have bad health. Nor do you know if you're going to survive life when you have bad health. So, take care of your mind. If you have to take on certain practices to build your self-esteem again, to build your self-confidence again, do that. Nobody has to know. You're doing it for you. You don't got to share it with your whole family, your mama, your daddy. You don't got to share it with nobody. Do it for you, because it's going to reflect on you when it's all said and done. You're going to become a new person. And that new person that is whole again is going to attract another whole human being. And the two of you can become one whole together. Math, right? That's how life works. But you can't become a whole with somebody when you're in broken pieces. Okay? You just can't. Even if that person loves you enough to try to pick up the pieces for you and put you back together, no, you're gonna fall apart again. So if that's one of the reasons why your relationship keeps failing, is because you're a whole hot mess and you refuse to do the inner work to get your life together, to get yourself together, well, I'm here to tell you, it's time to get yourself together. Because you will not be happily in love forever if you don't. If you don't get it together, if you don't get your mind right, your body right, and your soul right, you can't love, nor will you be able to receive love. Now, sidebar, okay? This is off topic, but I want to reel this in because it kind of sort of ties into what I'm saying, okay? A lot of us believe in soulmates, right? We believe that once we meet someone that we have amazing chemistry with, and you know, they just seem so amazing to you, that they're your soulmate. I want to point something out to you. There is probably 3.2 billion people in the world. Therefore, you have more than one soulmate. I'm sorry to break it to you. You have more than one soulmate. So, the whole idea of happily ever after is just for you to understand that you can find one of those billion other soulmates and satisfy with and choose to live your life with them for the rest of your life to the day you, right? Or you can receive each soulmate, learn from them until you decide that you're ready to settle down. That's what the term settle down means, okay? Settle down doesn't mean, oh, I'm just settling with this person. I'm going to just stay with them because I'm not happy with them, but they do what I need. They satisfy my needs, so I'll just stay for now and, you know, whatever. No, that's not what settling down means. I think people twisted it and used it for their own dialogue, okay? Settling down means, amongst many other soulmates that you will encounter in your life, okay, you're gonna find one of them that you choose to be with until the day you, that's what that means. In other words, that one person that's worth it to you, right? That one person that's worth it to you. So that's what a soulmate is. I really just wanted to clarify that because I have a lot of people that are coach and they're just like, oh my God, like, I thought she was my soulmate. I thought he was my soulmate. I thought this was it. I thought God blessed me. I thought we were going to be happy ever after. And it's just not working. I don't know. We're happy. Like, we were happy in the beginning. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what's wrong. They won't tell me what's wrong. I've tried everything to fix it. It's not working. And I just want to be happy. Listen. Yes, the love that you share with that specific soulmate at that specific time in your life, yes, is real and it's worth cherishing, but you have plenty other soulmates out there waiting to meet you, waiting on you. But you have to let go with this one that is driving you crazy, this one that is not worth the tears, not worth the hassle, not worth the disappointment, and you stepping back 3-4 steps in life when you done already shed blood, sweat, and tears to get to where you are in life. This soulmate's time has passed and it's time to let them go. So don't look at a failed relationship as the end of the world. Don't lose all hope because you have not lost all hope, okay? It may feel that way, but you have not. In fact, you need to dig deep inside and grasp a little bit of hope you have left and hope and pray to God that you could go meet the next soulmate, because the next soulmate is exactly what you're looking for. That's how life works. So, take your time, okay? All is fair in the game of love, but take your time. There's no rush. I mean, we never know what tomorrow may bring. We never know when our last day is, okay? But in the meantime, between time, just hold that faith. Believe in yourself. Believe what you bring to the table. Of course, absolutely. Believe in your abilities to love, and just know that where you were not appreciated in your last situation, there's definitely somebody else out there that would love to have you and appreciate everything about you. Okay? So, with that being said, God bless, guys. Thanks for watching. I know I look rough, but that's exactly how I've been feeling these last couple of days. But I needed to get this video up for you guys. I'm trying to stay on schedule. Bear there with me. I have new items posted on the website. Stay tuned for that. As a matter of fact, go follow our IG page. Go follow. Tell a friend about the IG. Go follow. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay? And if I get about 3,000 more likes, I'll do a giveaway live. How about that? Yes, I'll do a giveaway live on my IG. So maybe I'll post the requirements for that giveaway on the community board. If you don't know, I've been posting every day on the community board, so try to keep track of it, because I make a lot of announcements day to day on the community board. And you know, you gotta hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you know everything that's going on, so you don't miss out on nothing. You'll be the first to know. And yes, I'm working, guys. I am working for you guys. I love you guys. Let me tell you another sidebar. I love you guys. Like, you guys keep me going. You guys give me a reason to keep trying. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Like, when I tell you, I was so down and out, and I had no hope left, but you guys gave me hope. You guys made me realize that, you know, this is not the path that I chose for my life, but there's so many other people out there that are going through what I have been through, and they don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have nobody to show them the way. They don't have nobody to give them advice, to lift them up, encourage them. Nothing like that. And it just gives me peace and joy to be able to do that for you, okay? I have a healthcare background, and I have always been passionate about helping others my whole entire life, okay? So what I do on YouTube and on my IG as a relationship and wellness coach, everything just ties in together with my health background and my passion for helping others. I truly enjoy what I do. I'm grateful for it. I mean, God knows best. This is not what I had planned for my life, okay? But God has a way of rewarding you publicly for the things that you went through privately. And I'm telling you, I had no clue that my divorce and other specific situations would have me recording content for you guys. And you know, I'm just here doing me, okay? My biggest thing in life is about staying true to who I am, and I wasn't willing to sacrifice who I am for my marriage. I just wasn't. You know, you could be a good person, but you can't expect everyone to be good around you, because that's not how life works, right? So if you know you're a good person and you believe in yourself the way I did, stay true to you and keep doing you. And that's the key to life. Always do you no matter what. Always believe in you no matter what people say or try to do to you. Just keep it going, because there is few out there that will actually give you the praises that you deserve, the acknowledgement that you deserve for actually going through what you went through and turn it around for good. And this is another reason why I wanted to do this video. A failed relationship is not supposed to be a situation where you just like say to hell with life and to hell with trying, and you know you don't want to believe in yourself anymore because everybody around you made you feel worthless. Everybody around you teared you down when you were just trying to be a good person and, you know, stand by their side and be a good friend or be a good lover. You know, they took advantage of you. They took your kindness for weakness, just like me. But you can't say to hell with life because of that. You have to understand that there's very few out there that will actually appreciate you and acknowledge you. But the ones that do, it definitely makes a difference. So this is why I'll keep persevering on my channel with the love and support of you guys. And this is why I try to keep it coming with the content. I try to stay consistent, whether it's products that I come up with on the website to have you feel your best and be your best, or these videos. So just stay tuned, guys. I have plenty more coming in the works, taking it day by day. But you're not alone. I really want you guys to understand you're not alone. We're going through this together, and we're going to continue to go through it together. So God bless.